evening. Although I've still got nothing on under my leathers apart from my boxers, and it's a bit cold now. I've got like it's like an air vent in the crotch area, and I can tell you I can feel the cold. That is my excuse and I'm sticking to it. It's not always that small. The balls have shrunk. Look who it is. That's a boy. Just love being stuck behind a bloke in lycra pants. It really does it for me. It really does. Although I think lycra pants would be a bit warmer than my leathers right now. I am actually quite surprised. I don't know what was going on there. There was a guy on the floor with his arms up in the air with handcuffs on. How many policemen does it take to arrest someone? Oh. These are the good kinds of speed bumps, the one you can just go through. Biker friendly. What are you doing? Dear. He's not going to stop, is he? Dickhead. Bump. Terrible road. Bump. I don't know why this guy's tailgating a learner. What is he going to achieve? As a learner. The guy's just obviously a fucking bellend. He's too cool with his friends in the car. Look at me, I'm a tailgate, like a bellend. There's a bike. First one that I've seen tonight. I need to rehearse the gayest wave possible. See how many nods back I get. Do a nice little hello. Someone went through a red light. So this weekend I am booked in for my next float. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of it. I go to a place in Wilmslow in Manchester called Float Beyond. You go in and it's basically a sensory deprivation tank. So you go in, you get an hour and a half, it's 40 quid. You have an hour in the tank, so you go in, you get showered, you strip off, get in this tank of it's water full of salt, full of Epsom salts, really dense, so you float in it. The water's body temperature and the air is body temperature. There's no light, no sound. It dulls all your senses. It's quite an experience. Hello. The first time it was a bit trippy. I got near the end. I felt like I was turning slowly. You don't feel the water or the air because it's body temperature. Once you adjust to it, you just you can't feel it. You feel like you're floating. you get your natural alignment, so your back arches, your chest sticks out, and it's good for your back, good for your muscles. It's good for your mind as well, very relaxing. You should definitely check it out. I'll stick the link to the place that I go to on this video. Welcome to Roundabout City. And Bump City. Bump, 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 big bump, 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 bump. I think I've definitely put the rear mounted GoPro through its test. If it's still on the bike, it's doing well. That is a bit of a shit corner to be going fast around. I think moto vlogging and going fast don't go well. Reviewed the footage from my first moto vlog. I'll give them a gear wave. Oh, this is going to turn into a sport. I hope that comes through on the camera. I got a nice little wave. So yeah, moto vlogging and going fast, I don't think they mix very well, because as soon as I'm over 40-50 mile an hour, it's the wind noise. So I'm still laughing about that little wave I got. Nice big pile of horse shit. That would be horrible if I was coming the other way. It gets me, you know. You have a dog and it does a little shit this big, and it's £100 fine if you don't pick it up. But then horses can leave motorcycle death traps in the middle of the road, and they're fine. They can get away with it, and it's just fucking stupid. It really is. They should have to carry a fucking sack barrow with them and pick up the shit when they're finished. I know it's like dog shit can harm children and all that crap that they say, but dog shit doesn't kill bikers. And if I'd have hit that at speed, I'd have been off without a leg to stand on, because it would have been my fault. So yeah, Mark on his Z1000 SX, he had to go with a blade. He only passed his test 6 months ago. And yeah, he got straight on that Z1000 SX. He was looking at bikes. He looked at the Z700, I think it is, and he hummed and hawed about which bike to buy. And at the end of the day, I said to him, you don't have to go the speed of a Z1000. You're never going to use all that power on the road. Nobody can utilise it. And from my experience, when I got the Bandit 600 after I passed my test, I was bored of it. I got bored so fast. It just wasn't fast enough. It bored me to tears. It was only when I got the RSV Miele, the first 1000, and even that's a twin, 110 brake horsepower. But I eventually got bored of that at the speed. So you got the Z1000 SX because it does a bit of travelling as well. And like I said, I had to go. It was like sitting in my sofa. It was so comfortable. It's just a big upright, arms out armchair. That's the best way to describe it. There isn't any other way to describe it. It was so comfortable. But I found with this, because I'm over the front and my weight's on the front wheel, when I open it up, it doesn't wheel it from the power, but that thing does. Boy, does it. Oh joy. So I don't want to be politically incorrect, but we've just had we had a carnival not too far from where I live, and I don't know what you call them from where you live. Pikeys, gypsies, travellers, as they think is the correct term to use. They've left a proper mess, big time, and the reputation that they get for being thieves, well, I'm not going to comment on that, but it rings true. I bet people from down south, from the big city, I bet they think that's what being up north like, people on horse and cart. Wow, that sun is bright.